Sunjin held Whobin in his arms, feeling as if everything was a dream. Minsu stood frozen in shock, unable to move. Sunjin shouted for help, pleading with the people around him to call an ambulance. His hands trembled as he looked down at Whobin, whose eyes were slightly open, blood covering his body. Desperately trying to suppress the wound, Sunjin begged him to hold on, tears streaming down his face. He reassured him that help was on the way and that he would be fine. Whobin struggled to speak, his voice weak. He expressed his happiness at being able to see Sunjin get married and finally have a happy life. Sunjin urged him to save his energy and not to speak, but Whobin continued. He stated how grateful he was to have been friends with Sunjin, calling him his brother. He admitted that he was afraid his time had come and that he could no longer accompany him until they grew old together, as he had once promised. Sunjin screamed for help, his voice filled with desperation. He clung to Whobin, refusing to accept his words, insisting that help was coming and that they would still have time together. As Whobin's energy faded, he called out for Minsu. She quickly kneeled beside him, holding his hand, her body shaking with panic. She reassured him that he was going to be okay and begged him to hold on. Whobin smiled weakly at Minsu and reminded her of the time she had asked him how he knew he was in love. He recalled telling her that he would kill and die for the person he loved. He expressed his happiness that he had been able to protect her and stated that in the next life he would do so again without hesitation. Looking at both of them one last time, he told them that he loved them before whispering that he was tired and wanted to sleep. Sunjin pleaded with him not to close his eyes, begging him to stay awake, but Whobin's eyes slowly shut. A scream of agony and pain erupted from Sunjin as he called out for Whobin to open his eyes. Just then, emergency responders rushed in, wasting no time as they attended to him. Placing him on a stretcher, they carried him outside to the ambulance. Sunjin ran after them, refusing to leave Whobin's side.